Well, Matthew, thanks for joining us. It must be firstly great just to be back in Maribor. You don't get the opportunity much to come home.
Got back Tuesday night, and it's been almost a year since I've been back, so it's always good to come home.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously your parents get across to the States a little bit to watch you play, but other than that, it's Skype and phone calls and that type of thing?
Yeah, so it's always good having them come out for Christmas, but yeah, you get on Skype a fair bit, but it's always better seeing them and the sisters in person.
Yeah. It's been a whirlwind 12 months for you, the Olympics, senior year at college, NBA Summer League. Has the past year been everything that you'd hoped it would be?
Yeah, I mean, minus getting drafted, but yeah, the Olympics was a dream come true to be able to make that, and then play pretty well as well. And then senior year, it was a lot of fun, and we won a lot of games. Just couldn't get over Gonzaga in the end, which was a bit of a shame, but made the tournament. And then yeah, the NBA workouts, I was a whirlwind flying around America and trying out with them, and then straight into the Summer League, which was a good experience, and then back home for the Boomers series versus New Zealand.
Do you ever, I know you're so driven with your basketball career, but is there ever days when you get sick of basketball or sick of the travelling? You did, what, a dozen stops on your NBA workouts. Some days do you think, oh, is this all worth it?
I mean, sometimes when you're having a shocker and you're like, oh man, but I mean, you're getting, I don't have a real job, I'm playing basketball, so I mean, there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. So even on your worst day, you just gotta, sort of think and say, yeah, I'm pretty lucky to be doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. Where are things at with Cleveland at the moment? Now that Summer League's over, what's the next step for you?
So I've got an invite to training camp. My agent's just sorting out a few details with them. So I'm going to go over in September to train with their team and their weights coach and that for the 3 or 4 weeks before training camp starts on October 1st. And then, yeah, just hope to stick and get a spot on their roster.
Is the second option to that Europe if things don't work out with Cleveland, or is there still other NBA clubs that are talking to your agent?
Well, I'm not sure about other NBA clubs right now because I think Cleveland are pretty keen, but if it didn't work out with Cleveland, I'd try firstly to get on with another NBA team, but if not, Europe would be the next option.
St Mary's just been such a huge part of your life in the past 4 years. Was it hard saying goodbye to to Coach Bennett and your teammates and friends?
Well, I think the great thing about St Mary's is it's not really a goodbye. It's just I'll see you next American summer, because all the old players come back after their season has finished, wherever in the world that is, like in Europe, or a couple have played out in Australia, so everyone catches up in the summer. So it'll be good just to go back, and it'll be a little bit different, not being one of the players on the team, but definitely looking forward to catching up with them again to the basics.
Now, we can't let you go without asking you about that shot this year, where you made the headlines across America and Australia with that half-court shot to beat BYU. It must be. Oh no, do you think about that shot every day? Do you look it up on YouTube and just have a look at it every now and then? Or?
I don't look it up on YouTube every now and then, but sometimes somebody will show me it, and I mean, I don't mind watching it again. But yeah, I mean, it was a bit of luck, but it was an important game for us that helped us to get, I guess, a large bid into the NCAA tournament, and to beat BYU on the road when they got, I think, 15 or 18,000 sort of screaming fans, and we've got our bench and then about maybe 20 fans, and to have mom and dad in the stands there was a pretty special moment that I'm sure I'm not going to forget.
And you touched on the Boomers before. You're back in Australia for the series against New Zealand. How did the first training camp go, and how's the preparations for the series?
Well, we got a new coach, Andre Lamanos, who was our assistant for the last 4 years. So we met up in Canberra, the core group with a couple of the younger guys, and just discuss what we want to be about as a team and the schedule for the next 3 years and ways to improve the program. So I think it was really productive. And we've got another camp coming up next Wednesday in Canberra, so we'll get ready for that New Zealand series. But it's always a great feeling to pull on the green and gold, and can't wait to get out there again.
Thanks for your time.
No, thanks for having me.